Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the Mimi Show. Demon Dictator Sue Smith is not coming. I'm just showing her video. I'm just showing Sue's video. And I'm going to get started because I got to go get a little bit and not too long. Hello and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Sue Smith's video.
Championship steeplechase to the winning connections. And during her visit, by the way, Camilla is joint patron of the Jockey Club. She encountered several groundbreaking figures from women's sport. Now, one of them was Rachel Blackmore, who was the first woman to claim victory in both the Grand National and the Cheltenham Gold Cup. She was also seen with Amalia Aswad and Zoe Alcroft.
Look at the
big people. Camilla reunited with her niece-in-law, Zara, at the famous racing event. She was there with her husband, Mike. And then Camilla said, I'll see you up there. And then she headed up to the Royal Box, where she was joined by her son, Tom Parker Bowles, Laura Lopez, her daughter, and her husband, Harry Lopez. Remember, Camilla is also joint patron with the king of the Jockey Club. By the way, Princess Anne was there also looking absolutely fabulous. I'm so glad she went since it was Ladies' Day. You guys know exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, lots of big names there. And you know who else was spotted there? By the way, this took place on March 11th. Carol Middleton, mother of the Princess of Wales. She was also at the festival, and she was wearing a blue Hicks and brown fedora with the brown feather trim that had previously been worn by Catherine, Princess of Wales. So it was borrowed out of Catherine's closet. The last time Catherine wore it was in January of 2020 at a Sunday service in Sandringham. So yeah, Carol Middleton was at the Ladies' Day. This was her debut at this event. And of course, she joined Camilla, Anne, and Zara up in the Royal Box. Now, just as an FYI, her wearing that hat was seen as a power move and a continuation of the close style-sharing relationship between mother and daughter. And along with the borrowed hat, she wore this absolutely gorgeous coat and a Hermes Birkin bag. Also, it is believed that those came from Catherine's closet. From the looks on everybody's faces, it looks like it was a really great race. And as I said, Camilla gave the trophy at the end. A big thank you to Remoulade Sauce for showing us what Zara was wearing. And a thank you to Carol for showing us what Carol Middleton and the Queen were wearing. Okay, let's move on. All right, next up, we have an investiture held at Windsor Castle by the Princess Royal on behalf of the King. And one of the people she did was Hazel Irvine from Auckland. She was a sports presenter and honorary president in Naval Scotland. And she was made a member of the Order of the British Empire to recognize services to sport and charity. All right, let's move on to the Duke of Gloucester. On March 6th, ahead of a 6-month UN peacekeeping operation, he went to visit the Monmouthshire Royal Engineers. It's the 39 Engineer Regiment at Kinloss Barracks in Moray, Scotland. Let's move on now to King Charles. On March 10th, he made a private after-hours visit to Tate Britain in London to view the Turner and Constable Rivals and Originals exhibition. This exhibition marks the 250th anniversary of the artist's birth, with the King specifically admiring a recently rediscovered painting called The Rising Squall. Beautiful. Let's continue. Let's continue with Prince William. A day or two ago, he held an investiture at Windsor Castle, and the person he was investing was Mr. Warwick Davis. He's an actor. He was made an officer of the Order of the British Empire, and the honor recognizes services to drama and charity. He was seen walking to the event and then in the event. This gentleman, whose wife has already passed away, was there with his son and daughter, and he said that Prince William said to him, "Have you got one of these already?" And I said, no. And he said, "I was worried if I said yes, that William would say, well, you're not having this one." Instead, William said, "I'm really surprised. I thought you had one already," which is really nice. He started acting on camera when he was 11. Now, also on that day, Miss Alex Greenwood was made a member of the Order of the British Empire, and the honor recognizes services to Association Football. Let's move on now back to King Charles. He received Flight Lieutenant Colin.
Did you see how respectful he was? He bent down. He got to his eye level as a form of respect. Hello, Pickles. Hello, lovely people. Hello. Yes, I'm back. I'm playing Sue's video, and then we're going to move into Trump's health, and then we're going to move into Cece's video if we make it to the end. We're busy. We have so much going on over here, and I love it. I love our busyness. Fanadoos. Look at my Fanadoos. Daisy Lee, Snowdrop, Marine. I love it. I love it. Lisa B. It was fun. I got my name tag. Let me take my name tag off. So it was great. She was so excited to see mom and dad. She was like, my parents are here. My family's here. She said her family. My family's here. And she was introducing me to all her friends. And she has a lot of them. They love them some Kara. We were playing. We had lunch with her. We went outside. They did some game. And then we moved to getting them a popsicle. And then they started playing, running back and forth or whatever. And I think she stepped on some ants, an ant bed. And you should have seen mommy moving into mommy mode. Woo. I ripped the shoe off, the sock off, and was just trying to get those ants off my baby because they were stinging. God save the king, says Robert. Yeah, it was Phil's Day, not parent. Well, I guess you could say Parents' Day, Phil's Day, same thing. Yes. Yeah, he told his boss that he was going to take an extended lunch. I know. He's such a great dad. He is. He wants to be present, and it was so good. And I wish I had told him sooner rather than later. I just told him about it, and so he was able to get off fairly quickly, just take an extended lunch. Oh, good. Welcome over here, Pickles. Yes, he's a great daddy. He's great. Yes, the ants, the red ants too, the ones that bite you. Them ants. Let me tell you something. They bit her too. They got on her bone and they got her on her foot and her ankle. They got her on her ankle. And the teacher had some stuff to put on it. I told her when I get her home, I would put some lotion on it, some cream on it. But and the teacher put a Band-Aid on it, and she went and started playing, so she was okay. You can't see anymore. Who's Didi? Yeah, they're a nasty, Snowdrop. They was biting on my little baby's leg. Yeah, okay, back. God save the king.
Colin Bell for an audience at Buckingham Palace in the Chinese drawing room. The man is 105 years old. He was an RAF mosquito pilot during World War II, and he gave a book about his experiences to the king. And during the audience, the king presented him with the citation to his Distinguished Flying Cross, which was originally given to him by King George VI back in 1945. How amazing is that? And on that same day, the king also had an audience with 7 elected representatives of the First Nations signatories to Treaty 6, which happens to be the 1876 treaty between the Crown and the First Nations in modern-day Saskatchewan and Alberta, Canada, also again at Buckingham Palace. Let's go back now to Prince William as Commodore-in-Chief of the Royal Navy Submarine Service. He is celebrating the 125th birthday of the UK Royal Navy submarines and the Australian Navy. And he put out
This is what I love about Sue Smith. She's going to tell you what the royals are doing, okay? Not just Meghan and Harry, but the entire royal generation. what they're doing, what's currently going on, and so and so and so and so. So now we didn't move to William. Let's see what his brilliant self is doing.
A message. Listen to this.
As HMS Anson visits Australia, I would like to wish a very happy 125th birthday to both the Royal Navy Submarine Service and the Australian Navy. Today, we remember the generations of service personnel who served in support of the United Kingdom, Australia, and our Commonwealth partners in both World Wars and in the decades since. And we thank those who continue their spirit of service today. I'm proud that UK and Australian sailors and submariners are celebrating these anniversaries together in Australia. Through the AUKUS programme and on operations and exercises around the world, our two countries will continue to work together to protect our shared values, peace, and security. AUKUS is a testament to this enduring relationship, and we look forward to the next 125 years of collaboration.
Let's go back to King Charles. There are calls for him to cancel his visit to the United States, saying that Donald Trump repeatedly insulted Britain. And you know what? He did make some very unfortunate comments. However, he also apologized for those comments. And I think the visit's going to go ahead. So
wait, hold up. Wait a minute. What did Donald Trump say? Does anybody know? Hello, Marine. They did. They were stinging her really bad. You're here by yourself? Come over to the main one. Are you on Lady Letitia Unfiltered? Or are you on under Lady Letitia? Their outfits look amazing. They did. It did. I like their outfits. You can't see anything, Dudabird? What's going on? William and Catherine will make an amazing king and queen. I hope I'm still alive to see it. I know that's right, Marine. I'm in the main one. I'll restart my phone. Be right back. Okay. Daisy Lee said, keep looking to find us. Donald Trump insulted Great Britain by saying what? Trump was only speaking the truth about, some guy I can't pronounce. What did he say about him? What did our wonderful, wonderful president say? Pickles found you.
I think since he hosted Trump twice, he doesn't really have a choice. All right, really quickly.
Since he's hosted Trump twice, he really doesn't have a choice. Wow. It's, he's got to go and meet with Trump regardless. What is the irony, the thought of that? His brother might be going to jail for some stuff he did, but then he's talking to a president that's hiding all his stuff. He is. He is noon. He's an embarrassment. Oh, he was no Churchill. Oh, that's not bad. I mean, he's not. He's in a class by itself. Churchill was in a class by itself, at least to my interpretation. Oh, wow, Snowdrop. They're not happy to do either. Huh. Pippa Middleton totally under the radar as she travels standard class with her son Arthur.
Pippa Middleton, she was seen traveling in standard class on a train from London to Newbury with her son Arthur. They said she was totally under the radar. She was acting normally. She was handling her own luggage. She was being polite. She was managing her son's iPad during the journey. They were going from London to Newbury. And remember, she's as wealthy, her and her husband are as wealthy as William and Catherine. Yep. Good for her. And I'm throwing this picture in here because I just saw it the other day at the Commonwealth reception. Lady Susan Hussey was there. She was seen talking to Sir Viv Richards and the Queen's Equerry, Major Rob Treasure. I'm so happy to see her still out and about. Next up, I think this is absolutely fabulous and probably not accidental, but William and Catherine are going to take major roles next week because the President and First Lady of Nigeria are going to visit the UK on a state visit. Mr. Tinubu and his wife will come as guests of the King and Queen from the 18th of March through Thursday, the 19th of March. They will arrive on the 17th, wow. And they'll be greeted by the Prince and Princess of
Isn't she beautiful?
Wales. I think that's absolutely amazing considering the last time we heard anything about Nigeria, these two were avoiding Harry and Meghan while they ran around Nigeria. Mm-hmm. All right, let's move on to Beatrice and Eugenie. We've talked about this before, but
that's right, Noon. That's right.
Keeps coming up that the two of them are going to end up losing their royal
understood
titles. Not only are you going to see less of them, and they're obviously wanting to keep below profile at the moment, and that they're just going to fade into the background. And this is going to be rumbling on for months, if not years, but they're probably going to lose their titles. I mean, listen, they shouldn't have them, in my opinion. They're not working royals. Only working royals should have titles. Now, with all of this going on, Sarah is apparently thinking her
Beatrice and Eugenie is in trouble. Their titles are at stake here. They've already been demoted and they can't go to the Ascot, and they've been shunned from that. What's next for them? Interesting, Lisa B. Interesting. I'll see if we have time to take a look. Okay. But that is interesting. Interesting. You know she's 43% Nigerian. When is Fergie being questioned? Good. Restart my phone. Allegedly, I heard that. And was at the hospital only 17 minutes? Hello, Adu. Hello, highly sensitive. 17 minutes. Why even go? Why waste your time? That's 7 more minutes longer than she stayed at her SmartWorks event. Wow. Why even go? I don't want you to get in any trouble watching it. No, I shouldn't be, but I think we're good. But I think if we have time, we may not even have time, sweetheart. Oh, she wasn't even visiting her dad. Her dad is dead to her. He doesn't even exist.
Her daughters represent a pathway back into the social world. And so their friendships, their positions in royal circles, their own reputation could open doors for her again. Her daughters, however, apparently there's a real sense that Sarah expects them to step in and fix things for her. And so they're saying now that if Sarah keeps on, they're going to have to freeze her out, you know, to avoid being tarred with the same brush in royal circles. I think it's a little late for that, but you know. All right, I needed to talk to you really quickly. 4 days ago, Meghan put this up, a little extra light to linger in, and she put this picture up 4 days ago. This is why As Ever is failing, because this picture, which was taken at the same time, was put up in September of last year. And this picture taken at the same time is from April of last year. And what that shows is she puts no effort into anything that she's doing. She is flogging that chocolate. She put this up for Women's History Month. Like, really? What does this have to do with Women's History Month? Absolutely nothing. So Britt Mayer, who is a friend of Megyn Kelly's, decided to buy some of the chocolate and ship it to Megyn Kelly for a taste test. Here's what happened.
Mayer sent me Meghan Markle merch. She sent me this box of her chocolates. This is what the bars look like. Abby and I agree. The packaging is pretty. I have to give her that. I like the flowers. You know, that's her big thing. I get edible flowers on everything that, you know, may or may not actually be edible. Don't try this at home. And so the presentation on the chocolate bars was nice. I did something that I never do when somebody gives me a gift, but I did it because it's a news story now. And that is I looked up how much the shit costs. And this pretty box with just 4 chocolate bars in it costs $62. Britt, I'm
$62 for some chocolates. Guys, come on. I can see $32, and even that is pushing it. But $62 for some chocolate? Oh, she's selling luxury items. I forgot.
so grateful that you thought of me, but $62 on this crap. So
Said she tried the raspberry spread sea salt dark chocolate first, and she said, I'm not going to lie, it was absolutely disgusting. Cannot recommend you stay away from it more strongly than I do. She said, then I went to shortbread cookies, bee pollen, milk chocolate. She goes, well, you know, shortbread cookies sounded good, so I opened it up to see what it was all about. It's more chocolate with some orange spread on it. I guess that's the bee pollen. Also disgusting, she said. Don't recommend. Thumbs down on that. The strawberry jam, she said the texture was gross. And then she tried the raspberry, and she goes, it's your typical raspberry. The problem is she's charging $12 a jar for this, and you can get jam that bee pollen. Also disgusting, she said.
Wow.
Don't recommend. Thumbs down on that. The strawberry jam, she said the texture was gross. And then she tried the raspberry, and she goes, it's your typical raspberry. The problem is she's charging $12.
It was gross.
$12 a jar for this, and you can get jam that tastes just as good, if not better, for $4.
Ooh.
He also went on to say that there's cheesy packaging for the jam. It's very cheap. It's a cardboard circular thing. And then she said, you're paying extra money so you can get this stupid little card that says enjoy in her lame writing. And again, as ever thing, I just have to say, she said, it's so used. It's not clever. It's not a play on words that you find fun. It sounds like someone's trying to offer this brand to entice you into another world that doesn't get you there. And it was right at this time that Netflix cut ties with her. So I think this was right on, spot on. People are talking about the fact that Megyn's efforts to establish a relatable lifestyle brand has faced significant pushback from American critics and consumers who say her branding is an authentic and celebrity relatability scam. She uses expensive imagery versus reality. She has staged authenticity and manufactured heritage to establish a relatable lifestyle brand to entice you into another world that doesn't get you there. And it was right at this time that Netflix cut ties with her. So I think this was right on, spot on.
Netflix cut ties with her. There's no more in the future. Here's another one. I love chocolate, but I refuse to pay more than $2 for a big bar, says Marine. And wasn't the jam you ordered so bad? Go bad? Yeah, it went bad. It turned brown. Please hit the like, subscribe, and share a do. I need my numbers to go up. I'm trying to get to 7,000 subscribers. Can we get me there?
People are talking about the fact that Megyn's efforts to establish a relatable lifestyle brand has faced significant pushback from American critics and consumers who say her branding is an authentic and celebrity relatability scam. She uses...
It's a scam. It's not relatability. It doesn't relate to anything. Meghan Markle and the celebrity relatability scam, why Americans aren't falling for it. We're not falling for her scammer jam, her $20 bottle of jam, her $62 bars of candy, her $100 bottles of wine, you know, her wickless candles, her strawberry spray, her flower sprinkles. Like, come on. this is something wrong with that. Okay. Meghan Markle and the celebrity relatability scam. Why Americans aren't falling for the okie doke. Ain't falling for the okie doke. Ain't falling for the okie doke. No way. Ain't falling for it at all. No way. Listen to this.
Expensive imagery versus reality. She has staged authenticity and manufactured heritage. She claims that products like her strawberry jam are homemade and handpicked with her children, and they're actually factory produced in Chicago.
It's produced in Chicago.
Brand's rollout has been described by some experts as one of the worst celebrity launches in history due to
one of the worst celebrity launches in history. My God, is she getting beat down or what? She is the worst celebrity launcher, brand launcher in history. Like, you are the worst when it comes to branding. That speaks volumes. It speaks to her talent. It speaks to what she has to offer us. Is it the picture with her and Lily? Is it her in a white dress that she keeps taking just doing different angles? Wow. She is innovative with her wickless candles. They're wickless. You might get one out without a wick. And then what are you going to do? Return it or just say, that was a bad batch. Nobody quality control that sucker. But, the box has to be so perfect. It has to be just right. The box, I had to make sure the packaging was the best packaging. Then you get it and the thing ain't even in there. The wickadoo.
Lack of available products. There have been legal missteps. We had the trademark failure. We had her claims of plagiarism for the logo of As Ever because it looked just like the coat of arms of a small town in Spain. You have the As Ever, which sparked a dispute with an existing New York-based clothing brand. Now she's cut with Netflix, and while some fans remain loyal, the Sussex Squatties, recent data shows that her favorability in key markets is struggling to recover because Americans view her frequent reinventions with a lot of skepticism. All right, here we go with one of the dumbest stories of the day. This was done by People magazine and it spread, which tells you that this came from Harry. Supposedly, allegedly, Princess Diana was preparing Harry to be king and calling him,
here we go,
Good King Harry, which, if you can believe this, in her mind, they're claiming she was preparing the way for the possibility it would be Harry who succeeded Charles, because after all, William didn't want the top job. I think people know that this is such a bullcrap story. I just like the fact that this was fed by Harry's camp tells you how delusional they are. I mean, my God. In the meantime, what's being brought up is that Harry's California chapter, which was supposed to open doors to a new life for him, independence and opportunity, instead it's much more quieter and lonelier than he expected. While he appears to be comfortable.
Look at him. Look at his face. He looks so happy. Snowdrop says, did Leak get a refund? The sugar said it took the wick out himself to get attention. No, it was 3 people. It was Dan Wooden, it was Lauren, and one more other person. They didn't take the wick out. The wick is gone. It never was there. Lying Snowdrop, telling stories. What do you think? I heard this, and allegedly this is why H is so angry. Yeah, that's why she said on the Bashar interview, William be a better king. Also, William told her when he was king, he'd give her the HRH back. What? Oh, yeah, Marine.
Settled into family life with, wife and the children 6 years after leaving Britain, along with this deepening feud. Apparently, he seems to be living a much smaller
I
life.
wonder how
Some who
he
spent
looks.
time with him in recent months have also found him adrift and isolated. He's got nothing to do, nowhere to go, no friends, no royal duties, no family. He's got nothing. And what does that tell you guys? The grass isn't
He has
always
nothing. He has no family. He barely has friends. He hanging out with Megan every day. She's getting on his last nerve. You cannot tell me she ain't whining and crying about something. They did something happened, Harry, and this and that. You went before me. I'm supposed to walk in front of you. You supposed to walk in back of me. Call that lady and have her write a nice letter about me. Yeah, call her up, Harry. Change the narrative. Let's PR it this weekend. Let's go to a hospital, drop in for about 15 minutes, take a picture, and then leave. Nothing you do is going to help your reputation. It is fried, cooked, and baked, and it will never resurrect itself from the dead because of who she is. She had plenty of opportunities to fix it, but just like Maggot, they're off. I wonder if Harry has finally got that extra sausage. What sausage, Mary? Marine, he's a whole hamper short of a picnic. uh, also, what happened to Die scheming with Andrew and Fergie to skip Charles and make William king? Yeah, that didn't make sense. I'll play it in just a sec. Honey.
have also found him adrift and isolated. He's got nothing to do,
Nowhere to do.
To go, no friends,
no friends, nothing to do, no one to play with, no one to sing with, no one to hang out with, no one to chit chat with, no one to call, no brother, no father, no nothing. He is isolated, isolated. Oh, thank you, Daisy Lee. Attention, everyone. Put some fans in the chat for Daisy Lee for me. Thank you, Daisy Lee. Daisy Lee. Daisy Lee, Daisy Lee, Daisy Lee. Thank you, Daisy Lee. Daisy Lee, Daisy Lee, Daisy Lee. Thank you, Daisy Lee. Daisy Lee, Daisy Lee, Daisy Lee. Thank you, Daisy Lee. Daisy Lee, Daisy Lee, Daisy Lee. Thank you, Daisy Lee. Let's put some emojis, some fan adieus in the chat for Daisy, for my super sticker. Thank you so much. Mwah. Harry is a lost to do, okay? He lost. He doesn't have any friends. He doesn't have a brother. His father looking at him sideways. His uncle can't come out and play. You know, his nieces ain't, his cousins, Beatrice and Eugene, ain't even looking his way. He has no one. Isolated completely. She isolated him. She took him from his home, his security blanket. She took him away. Thank you, Daisy Lee. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that's disgusting, Snowdrop. Word on the curb is that Andrew had her first, which is oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. But let me tell you, she is no princess. She is just not. She could have been, used to be. When she first married him, everybody was like, oh my goodness, he married. Is she a great person? Hell no. She's a nightmare. She took me from my family, my home, my brother, my grandmother, everyone. Isolated me. Took away my friends. I didn't have no more friends. How do you not have no more friends? Your brother's gone. Your father's gone. All your friends, everyone has disappeared. Skedoodled out the door. Okay? Skedaddled. Skedoodled. How do you not have no one in your life? He can't call no childhood friends, no high school buddy. Hey, man, I'm coming home for the weekend. I'm bringing Archie with me. What? That ain't going down. Megan ain't letting him take Archie on a plane. She doesn't think he's capable of doing that. She'll come up with it's dangerous. Harry, you can't take Archie there. It's dangerous. They have knives. So you'll never be able to see your grandfather again, Archie. And you were too little to even notice King Charles back then. So sorry your mom makes you guys suffer and miss out on some of the greatest things that they could ever experience in their lifetime. But since their mom is so selfish, self-centered, self-absorbed, just selfish, everything is about her. The relationship with her father is broken because of her. Whose fault is it? Her fault. But she's trying to blame her father. No, it's your fault. No one said she was ugly. I don't remember saying Megan was ugly. But if you're ugly on the inside, some of that ugliness starts seeping through your pores like maggot. She's ugly on the outside because it seeped out of her pores. And then you saw the ugliness. That's what's going to happen to Megan if she's not careful, because she's already lost the support of the UK. She's lost the support of the United States, her own country. No one goes and runs and get up under her feet and bow down and be like, Megan's coming to New York. Megan's coming to Texas. Megan's coming to Austin. Let's all get down there and rally and see her. That ain't going on. So she don't have to go through the back door or pretend like she's sneaking in somewhere because nobody's looking for her. Nobody is caring. The only people that care is the paparazzi that you call, Megan, to take the pictures. But no one is following you. When we get to the banquet, I'm going to ask you who was following you that day in New York City, the 2-hour car chase. Who was chasing you, girl? And is Harry really happy? Because he don't look it. And call your father.
No royal duties. No.
Like Sue Smith said, call your dad. Very great live, Sue Smith.
No family. He's got nothing. And what does that tell you guys? The grass isn't always greener. You know, I'm not going to lie.
The grass isn't greener on the other side, Harry. The grass isn't greener. Don't you wish you were back in your castle? Because now you're running around looking like you broke a dude with these different retreats that your wife is coming up with to make some money.
Used to blame Meghan for everything, but the truth is Harry's just as mean, nasty, and disgusting as she is. They totally deserve each other, and they totally deserve.
Sue said he is just, or if not worse, than your wife. Now, if you have turned into her, then and you have gotten worse, that's pretty pathetic.
What's happened to them since they left the royal family? Harry's just as mean, nasty, and disgusting as she is.
You're mean and nasty and disgusting as she is, Harry. You have been told by Sue Smith. Did I say that right? Yes. You have been told off. OFF.
They totally deserve each other, and they totally deserve.
They're like two ticking time bombs together.
What's happened to them since they left the royal family?
Nothing. She's been crying and whining about the color of her kid's skin, and then whining about how they mistreated her and they didn't do this for her and that. Crying about how she's a victim. And then now she's up here making a fool out of herself because every 5 seconds she's rebranding herself, and the branding ain't branding. It ain't doing it. Oh, thank you, Maureen. You know what? I love when you give me a compliment. It makes me feel really good. It does, because it lets me know that I'm doing okay. Keep going. You're on the right track, you know? And as weird as that sounds, it just feels good to hear it sometimes. So thank you, Maureen. I really appreciate that. Mwah. No, I don't know. He does not have great taste in women. Harry has fallen by the wayside and made himself turn into a frog. Ribbit. Harry is a frog. There is nothing sexy or handsome or good looking about Harry anymore. He has turned himself into a frogadoo. Rumor has it, Harry was always that way. Ooh, Palace did a wonderful job covering and managing for him. Yes, they did, because I would swear to you that it was all Megadoo, because he wasn't doing any of the shenanigans that he's doing right now with her. He wasn't trying to separate himself from his brother and his friends. I wonder how that must feel, Harry, that she swept you up, separated you from everything that you love and cared about. I just, hello, Cassandra. So good to see you, sweetheart. Welcome. Lee. Harry's natural beauty. Oh, no, when I said that, the inside starts to skeet out into your pores. Well, that's what happened to Harry. He started being a traitor. He betrayed his family for this woman instead of standing up to her and telling her, no, what we're not going to do is have an Oprah Winfrey sit down, because I'm not ruining myself for you. No, that ain't a good idea. We're not sitting down with Oprah. Number one, you don't know how to have a conversation without talking negative about my family. So we're not going to do this bash my family on Oprah Winfrey. And he allowed it to go down. Yes, he did. Instead of telling her, no, Missy, no. Don't you take it there. Don't you talk about my family. Don't you say what they are and what you think you know about them, and you ain't met them for about 15 seconds. You don't know anything about William and Catherine and my grandmother and Philip and all of them. You just know the surface. And you don't even want to get to know them. It's not like she wanted to get to know them. Well, this is really pretty pathetic, because they were hiding it really good. Let me tell you something, because I thought that he was a bachelor. Okay? Waiting to be married. I didn't know he was a cuckoo. Cuckoo-de-doo, allegedly.
He wanted out. He's out. Now he realizes what he's lost, but you can't go back. No way.
You lost it. You lost it all. He ain't ready to go back yet, Sue, but wait until he gets ready to go back. Wait until he starts feeling the heat. Wait till she start bitching because the money's gone and they don't have any money, and all hell's going to break loose because he's not going to be able to continue her lifestyle. That's when all hell is going to break loose. Unless they're trying to make sure they stay on top of everything by selling $3,000 dinners to see Meghan eat a steak and potato.
Okay, I had to throw this in here because I was shocked, but yet not. This just shows how far Meghan has fallen.
Look at this.
She's at that.
Meghan Markle selling photos with her on bombshell trip after eye-raising pay moan. What? Meghan Markle selling photos. There she goes selling something with her on bombshell trip, on a trip after eye-raising pay moan. The Duchess of Sussex is headlining a girls' weekend retreat. Yeah, this is the retreat. Sorry. In Sydney next month, with tickets for the event costing thousands in return for a group photo.
Girl retreat in Sydney, and people are paying extra for the grand dinner, and the VIP ticket holders, ready? They can take a picture with her. That's one of the perks.
You get a picture. Check it out. You get a whole damn picture with the princess. Excuse me. I didn't mean to call her a princess. With the Duchess of Sussex. You get a whole picture. Whoop-de-doo. Let's just write home and tell everybody about it. Guess what, Mom? I took a picture with the Duchess of Sussex. Yep, and I'm coming home to show you. If I was going to get someone's picture and I was going to pay $3,000 for it, it wouldn't be hers. It wouldn't. She is not my celebrity pick. Okay, I'm sorry. You're not my A-lister pick. And you're not an A-lister, so let's get out of there. But you're not my pick. I would have wanted to meet with Whitney Houston. She can't sing. She can't dance. She can't cook. She can't do nothing. What's she going to do for $3,000? Snowdrop, if you're still here, what the heck are we getting for $3,000? I know they're going to give us the room and board, right? And food. So it's going to be food and a place to stay. And I got to get my own. We got to get there ourselves. That's a lot. I'm already packed for us all to go. Oh, did you put some liquor in there? Put a couple of bottles of wine in that bag, girl. Because we're going to need to talk about her at night. When it's time to go to bed, we're going to talk about how wrinkled she was. How fake-a-do she is. You can meet me. I'm special. Like never seen before. What, Lucas? Don't get it. You don't get to say what I can and can't say. Huh. Interesting. You get a picture to put by your bedside. There's the bell. New bell. New bell. I'm gonna put the picture by my bedside. So when I wake up, I can just look into Megan's beautiful eyes. What the hell do I want a picture for? What? The jam scam stuff? I don't even know if I kept the little piece of as ever piece of for Woo! Maureen has packed our bags. You ready, Snowdrop? Look like we good to go. All we gotta do is get in the. I packed the loads of booze so we can all get drunk. Okay, Letitia, your van live stream from Australia and make the money back on YouTube. You can give exclusive interviews for Cashadoos. I could. Snowdrop, you're absolutely right. We could get an exclusive. Maybe we can get an exclusive interview from her. What? That might be another $3,000 for that. Oh, if you want me to talk in the mic, that's going to be another $3. No, I don't remember the bubble wrap picture. Yeah, we'll just go shopping when we get there. I love it. Oh, he'll pay for info. I'm ready to go. We're coming.
Paying for being VIP. So she's selling pictures of
Herself.
her. It guarantees seating at a table in the front 2 rows, as well as a group.
It guarantees a seat in the first 2 rows. And you get a picture with her. She's selling herself. She's selling her time. She's selling she's selling herself. If you want to take a picture of me and have dinner with me and do those 2 things, then you're going to have to pay a certain price. And this money is not going to charity. This money is going in my pocket. Hello, Sue. Can I call you that, or Mac? Hello, welcome. Oh, we will be so close for the heckling.
Group table photo with Meghan. So for an extra 266 pounds per person, you can get
an extra 200. See, what I love about Sue Smith is she comes with the receipts. So it's going to cost an additional 270 something pounds. How much? How much is that?
being VIP. So she's selling pictures of her. It guarantees seating at a table in the front 2 rows, as well as a group table photo with Meghan. So for an extra 266 pounds per person,
266 pounds is how much in American dollars? Okay, so she is pennying it. She pennying it, guys. Like, hello, Hanson. Hello. She couldn't even sell out the ballroom at the downtown Indianapolis Marriott a couple of years ago. Debbie, how much was she selling it then? Wasn't it like $100,000 or something like that? Was it like a table? No, she's gone down in price, Debbie. Because let me look that up. Meghan was at the ballroom downtown Indianapolis Marriott event. The Power of Women, an evening with Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex event. It was held. The purpose, the event raised funds for the Women Fund to support investment in women and girls in the States. Event atmosphere, it was a sold out. It wasn't sold out. They're lying. It was a sold out private event with high ticket prices and a media ban, resulting in a few public details about the specific content of the conversation. Please tell the truth. How much was it? How much was it? Meghan Markle's. It was $5,000 a table. Meghan Markle's $5,000 a table Power of Women badge laid bare by Sussex fans, royals. Meghan Markle's is that 50,000? Honey, can you come look at this number? Okay, no, it's 5,000. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Hanson.
What now?
What? How much is that?
5,000.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it was 5,000. Okay. We will be close enough to smell her. I will have to wear a mask. What do you think she smell like? Oh, Jesus. Why wouldn't they let her in? I don't understand. It was $5,000 though. Is that why they didn't let her in? Because did she have a ticket? That's the event with the bubble wrap photos of Megadoo. Bubble wrap. Oh, look like she had on something green. Megan isn't even important enough to be considered irrelevant. That's what I'm saying, Marine. It ain't happening. She's not popular. Her husband might be able to get that, and maybe, but not her. You're not pulling people in like that. I would be surprised if it had been sold out. She'd have done more. Exactly. She would have been doing one once a month. You had to buy a full table. Oh, snap, crackle, and pop-a-doo. So was it 5,000 a table? Yep, I think it was 50 for a table of 8. No, it's 50. Oh shit. Hold on, let me go. Honey, can you look at this? That's not an extra 5000. Okay, so it says California yesterday to attend a $5,000 a table dinner. The dinner was $5,000 a table. $5,000 a table. So now she's doing $3,000 for a retreat. You can sit next to her, take a picture, and yell from across the room. Did you go see your daddy yet? Oh, that's disgusting. She nasty. Oh, let's stay far, far away. She wanted to buy a seat. The table was 5,000, and if there were 10 seats at the table, that's only $50 a person. That's it? That sounds awfully cheap. $50 for me? I'm pulling up my calculator. Where are you? Oh, God, I can't see it. Here it is. Okay. That's $500 a piece. It's $500 a piece per person. Instead of 50, it's 500. Add another 0. That sounds about right. Yeah, she smells of desperation. Fishy smell, according to Lady C. Ew. I'm sure P. Dinah's video at the event will still be up. She had to wait in the lobby and interview Sugars as they went in and came out. Oh, you're saying she's got a video of the event. Snowdrop, if you find it, I'll play it. I don't know if I can get to it today, but I'll try to play it. Apparently there was no meals, just nibbles like cocktail sausages. With no food for $5,000, with no steak and potato. With no steak and potato. $500 for some nibbles. I mean, come on. I'm
You
going
can
to
get a group
want
snack.
to eat. People are going to want to eat. No, we don't want no nibbling food. Yeah, yeah. It's all gone wrong. Thank you. Hello from Great Britain. Good to see you. So nice. Okay, thank you, Snowdrop.
With her. She's selling pictures of herself. And it's being pointed out that that is a
She's selling pictures of herself. Listen to this. Oh, Megan. Oh, shoot. She's selling for $350 something, 220 something pounds. You can get a picture with Megan and she gonna make some money off of it. It sounds so wrong. Like you're selling yourself. You're icky. This is a icky moment. This is called desperation. This really is. This isn't a good look. She's got to be broke. And if she's not, she's really taking this too far. She's really, it's like a GoFundMe. But instead, isn't it? It's like you get to see me. I'll give me the money if you come see me. I'll let you see me. No, something's off. Like Mickey Mouse in Disney World. What do you mean? Yeah, it's off. Just off a do. We're going to figure out what's going on with Donald Trump's health.
new low. It is a fall from grace. Could you imagine going from being an official royal and going on royal?
No, I can't. I can't imagine being an official royal, being called your Royal Highness. People had to bow to me, and I'm a Duchess of Sussex, and I'm the Queen's daughter-in-law or whatever I am to his grandmother. Woo! And I'm in the family, dang it. How did I penetrate this? How did I manage to do this? But then you got in there and you messed it all the way up. I saw it. I said, if you leave and go, you will be making the biggest mistake of your life. And she did. I truly believe that. I was one of those people that was on her page saying, and she had her comments on, don't go. You shouldn't go. Don't go. You're going to regret it. No, didn't know she was already in Montecito. She was in Montecito before she got married. She already knew what she was going to do. Oh, okay. You do. You get to take a picture, and then at the end, you go and get your pictures from when you took a picture with Mickey Mouse and them. It's like a Mickey Mouse situation. Yep, that's real. I like that, Debbie. Now that I got the joke. She one of them people, them statues that when you walk in a place and you want to you take a picture, there she go. What else can we compare her to? There's got to be more. A mannequin with the clothes on, selling the clothes. You get to take. I know. That was funny. Guys. Woo. Mega do. Gave it all away for what? Gave it all up, gave it all away, gave it all up, gave it all away, gave it all up. And for what? To be an A-lister, to hang around Oprah and Tyler Perry in them. That's what she wanted, to hang around them, Tyler Perry and them. The royals, their houses wasn't up to her standards. Complaining.
Tours.
She was just a big complainer.
To go into ticketed wellness retreats and selling your picture. Could you imagine? That's how far down the rabbit hole these two have gone.
Ooh.
All right, next up, you guys remember Megan put up that cringy picture.
That's how far you've gone. That's how far you've fallen. That's how far you have gone down the rabbit hole, girlfriend. It is Meghan Markle mocked by fans with brutal, what is that, satire sketch after cringy new message. Meghan Markle's latest message on social media featuring Princess Little Bit sparked debate again.
Sure, for Women's Day with the back of her daughter's head again, taken by Papa Sussex by the ocean. A sketch has been put out. I'm just going to let you guys listen to this.
For the woman you'll be one day and the bad legacy I am giving you. Happy International Women's Day.
Brilliant, Meg. Fake it till you make it.
Mom, can I be in the video?
Not now, Archie. Rent a kid. This is for empowered women.
There, spare son, like father, like son.
Wave like a future queen, Lily. Remember, we always impersonate and we are imposters.
Yeah, because nothing says natural bond like a staged mansion photo shoot.
Look at those likes, Harry. We live for the gram with our fake lives thanks to Novice Sussex Squad.
Papa Sussex is busy and I don't even stand a chance either.
Ouch. Hey, Mom, can I inspire too? Mom, can I outplay?
No, darling, stay here. You know our little secret? You were rented. Poor kid.
I mean, if it's not South Park, it's always something with her. All right, let's continue. Next up, we know Harry and Meghan are heading to Australia. They're calling it the blunder down under because even before they arrive, people are asking why they're visiting the country. I mean, it's going to reignite Australia's Republican debate, but maybe that's what Harry and Meghan are hoping for. What these two don't realize is the Australia they visited in 2018 is no longer a photo op destination for royals or non-royals to further their interests and monetize themselves. And if they're expecting locals to be grateful, they've got another thing coming. And here we go. It's an update to Harry's court case, all right? The ongoing privacy trial has brought some unexpected details. So a Mail on Sunday journalist, Charlotte Griffiths, told the court that she once attended a quote-unquote after-party gathering where Prince Harry was present. This is back in June of 2012. She'd been in a nightclub with film producer Arthur Landon, who's one of Harry's longtime friends. Landon reportedly invited her to continue the evening at his home. So Griffiths claims that when she arrived, Landon had not yet returned, but had told her Prince Harry was already at the flat and the gathering had already started. She told the court the music was loud inside the apartment, which meant no one heard the doorbell. So Griffiths said Landon advised her
Hold on.
to call and send text messages to someone to let her in. So a phone call from Griffiths then went to Harry at 2:50 in the morning, along with several text exchanges. Griffiths said the timing stood out because it happened shortly before the annual Trooping of the Color celebration, you know, the ceremony that marks the official birthday of the late Queen Elizabeth at the time. She told the court she thought it was amusing Harry had stayed up all night despite having military engagements the following morning. Now, the journalist who joined the Mail in 2008 said that she had been in similar social circles to Harry, and she attended polo matches, parties, and other high society events with Harry. And so Harry saying, "Oh, no, she bugged my phone to get all this information." No, it's not true. No, it was at this time that the woman also said that Harry sent her a friend request on Facebook in 2011 and gave her his phone number. So all of Harry's memories so skewed. He doesn't even know who he was talking to, who he's sending friend requests to.
Hi, Nessa girl. Welcome. Good to see you. Make sure you're subscribed, lovely. Thanks for coming. I appreciate that. Oh, wow, Nessa girl. I got to sing you a song. Okay. Okay. I have to sing you a song. That's my thing. Excuse me. I sing if I get a super chat. I'm not into the royals, but great job on having actual content. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Nessa girl. And I really do appreciate it. Nessa girl, Nessa girl, Nessa girl, Nessa girl, Nessa girl, Nessa girl. Thank you, Nessa girl. Thank you, Nessa girl. Thank you for my super chat. Nessa girl, Nessa girl. Thank you for my super chat. Now, everybody, put some fans in the chat for our lovely Nessa girl. Where the fans at? Where my fans at? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Mwah. Thank you. Okay, now I don't know what's going on with his court case, and maybe you guys are interested in this piece of it, but I'm going to let you listen to it, and then we're going to move on. I am getting off of here in the next 30 minutes. Yes, thank you, Nessa girl. We appreciate you. Oh, Annabelle is live, guys, if you want readings. Okay? She is live. I need to go over there. I need to shut mine down so she can have hers. But what I'll do, because Demon Dictator, do you know how long she's going to be up? Is it going to be quick? Because I had one more video.
And then he's getting all upset when his information gets leaked. I'm telling you now, he's going to lose this court case. It's gone. And I want to end with this bit of information. I told you guys the other day that I thought that Meghan was going to use Soho House to try to push her stuff because Marcus Anderson opened up one of the Soho houses in Australia. Well, one of the people that I speak to on a regular basis that emails me said that just can't happen because Soho cannot import as ever goods from America. I believe that they can. The Australian Customs Department of Agriculture and other requirements are a minefield, and according to this person, and they would need specialist agents to process applications, and Meghan would have to make export batches of products with all the ingredients. I do think it can happen, and I do think she's going to use Soho House, since Marcus Anderson is high up there, in order to push her products. That's what I believe is going to happen. Watch this space. Oh, yes, I want your comments. Don't forget to put them down. Make them good. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button and the bell for all notifications. Then go down into the description box where you'll find the link to my Twitter, my Getter, my Rumble, my email, a link to my second channel, a link to my father's book, which is still up for sale on Amazon, and a link to my Amazon wish list, as well as a physical address. For those of you who have donated to my coffee fund, thank you so much. And as always,
she has a wonderful coffee fund. Here is her link to her page. Okay. And I'm going to get Annabelle's too. So when I'm done here, you guys can go over there. I do want to talk about Donald Trump's health. You know, we should be concerned about his health, shouldn't we? You know, is he okay? I remember when we were concerned about Joe Biden's health, remember? I had to find your fan. You found him? Look at there. There you go. Nessa girl. Snowdrop said they have their own products. They're not going to let her in. Right. Okay. Now, Donald Trump's health. His health. What is going on with Donald Trump's health? Should we be concerned? Should we be concerned? Because here's the thing, yo. Wow, I got a lot going on. This is so good.
Lawmakers on Capitol Hill are calling for the invocation of the 25th Amendment. Donald
That's Annabelle's.
Trump is cognitively and physically deteriorating before our eyes. As Democratic Senator Murphy explained yesterday on Capitol Hill, I have great sympathy for our soldiers and our military leaders because they are being given directions right now by a senile old man who is losing his mind. And so it's no surprise that this war is going horribly wrong. And he hit the nail on the head right there. Donald Trump is cognitively and physically deteriorating before our eyes. Regardless of cognitive and physical deterioration, Donald Trump is already a malignant narcissist, but you layer on top of that his pathological defects that have led to him bankrupting essentially everything he's touched his entire loser life. But you add to that this cognitive and physical decline, and it really is a sight to behold. But right now, that's not a sight we want to see, where Donald Trump has now launched this unlawful war against Iran that is a total and utter disaster. Let me just show you Donald Trump's cognitive and physical decline on display in the past 24
Hi, Davison.
hours or so. So yesterday, Donald Trump gave a speech in the White House for Women's Month, and Donald Trump was trying to speak in sentences, but he couldn't get these sentences out. He was trying to say that he's created all of these jobs, even though we saw record job losses and we're in a jobs recession right now. But you'll see he struggles to even get the words out. I'll loop it for you so you can see right here, but watch for yourself. Let's play it.
300, listen to this number, 300,000 jobs, 300, listen to this number, 300,000 jobs, 300, listen to this number, 300,000 jobs.
Now, that reminds me of just a few weeks back when Donald Trump was trying to also speak in a sentence and
300,000 jobs.
Now, that reminds me of just a few weeks back.
Listen to this number, 300,000 jobs.
Now, that reminds me of just a few weeks.
300, listen to this number, 300,000 jobs, 300, listen to this number, 300,000 jobs, 300, listen to this number, 300,000 jobs.
Now, that reminds me of just a few weeks.
300, listen to this number, 300,000 jobs, 300, listen to this number, 300,000 jobs, 300, listen to this number, 300,000 jobs.
Now, that reminds me of just a few weeks back when Donald Trump was trying to also speak in a sentence. And we see this over and over again where he would say, I'm proud to officially, and he struggles to get the words out. Now, I take this very, very, very seriously. And I've known people who have suffered serious strokes and who have dementia. I take this deeply seriously. But in my opinion, this is a sign of that. In addition to the kind of droopy face that we've seen over and over again, then you add to that the discolored hands, the rashes that are appearing on his neck, his struggle to walk in straight lines, complete sentences. But let me play this clip right here.
And I'm proud to officially name the undisputed, when did this come out, Mr. Speaker? The undisputed champion of beautiful, clean call. We have to proceed. Always, I don't use the word call, it needs a PR job because had a bad reputation for a while. So we're not allowed to say the word call anymore. It has to be preceded by beautiful, clean call. Okay? We're cleaning it up. Very good.
All right. Then, as part of Donald Trump's speech yesterday, where Americans don't know what's going on with this war, we know that there are many more injured and wounded in this war than have been previously revealed, in addition to those who have tragically died. We don't believe we're getting the full picture of what's going on, and that's an understatement. We see all of...
You can't hear me? You can't hear? Yeah, I do too. I like him too. He don't beat around the bush, and I kind of beat around the bush, and I try not to as much as I can. You know, like I chit chat a lot. I'm in the chat. For editing there. Yeah, these are not what he says is do not reflect me. Okay, good. Let me put him back on.
The Iranian attacks in the region, striking the Arab nations that were once allied with the United States. We see all of the attacks in the Strait of Hormuz. And so with all of this taking place, what's Donald Trump doing? He goes and he tries to give the speech and says, I didn't read. I can't prepare. I prepare speeches. I won't get things done. You hear that? I cannot prepare. So I didn't know who the hell I was speaking to. I walked in. I saw a beautiful woman, blonde hair. There she is. I kid you not. That's what he said. I'm reading you the transcript of what he said. Play this clip.
Recognized immediately when I came into the room. I looked down. I said, because I didn't read. I can't. If I prepare my speeches, I won't have time to get things done. You know? Do you ever hear that? I cannot prepare. So I didn't know who the hell I was speaking to. But I walked in and I saw this beautiful woman with the blonde hair. I watched that bobsled. I don't know how the hell you do it, Kaylee. But Kaylee was the star, big star of the Olympics and other Olympics also. And
what the hell is Donald Trump talking about? Okay. What does the girl over there have to do with his speech? Does he got dementia? Is something going on with his health that we don't know about, that they're trying to cover up? Because they were trying to cover up for Joe Biden a little bit of cover up there, but they didn't have no reason to, because he doesn't have dementia yet. But what is he saying? Oh, let's put the music on. Oh, my music. Yes, Lady Letitia. Sorry. Used to get in a habit. He's babbling. Listen to Donald Trump. He's babbling. Hold on. Literally, he's babbling. Make it make sense. I'm going to put on the captions.
Saw a beautiful woman, blonde hair. There she is. I kid you not. That's what he said. I'm reading you the transcript of what he said. Play this clip.
Recognized immediately when I came into the room. I looked down. I said, because I didn't read. I can't. If I prepare my speeches, I won't have time to get things done. You know? Do you ever hear that? I cannot prepare. So I didn't know who the hell I was speaking to, but I walked in and I saw this beautiful woman with the blonde hair. I watched that bobsled. I don't know how the hell you do it, Kaylee. But Kaylee was the star, big star of the Olympics and other Olympics also. And she's a 6-time Olympic medalist.
Now here's what Democratic Senator.
What the hell? I'm still trying to figure that out, Donald Trump. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Don't listen to any Democrat. Why? Why can't we listen to both sides of the spectrum? I can do that too, Debbie. If you suggest a channel that you would like for me to watch. Yes, I don't believe what you're saying, Davison. I don't agree with you on that. Well, if it was the Women's Month celebration, he was acknowledging her Olympic accomplishment. So the lady he pointed to, she was an Olympic star? Is that what you're saying? Because it sounded like this was this random girl with blonde hair, And then he said, Katie, do you guys know Katie? Katie's the Olympic. It was weird. Okay, Dean, that's okay. He can be your hero. He's not my hero. Do you, Snowdrop? What do you do speeches on? Olympic bobsledding. Let me rewind that. Let me just rewind that. Listen to what he says.
I cannot prepare, so I didn't.
Just listen to what he says.
Tries to give the speech and says, I didn't read. I can't prepare. I prepare speeches. I won't get things done. You hear that? I cannot prepare. So I didn't know who the hell I was speaking to. I walked in. I saw a beautiful woman, blonde hair. There she is. I kid you not. That's what he said. I'm reading you the transcript of what he said. Play this clip.
Recognized immediately when I came into the room. I looked down. I said, because I didn't read. I can't. If I prepare my speeches, I won't have time to get things done. You know? Do you ever hear that? I cannot prepare. So I didn't know who the hell I was speaking to, but I walked in and I saw this beautiful woman with the blonde hair. I watched that bobsled. I don't know how the hell you do it, Kaylee. But Kaylee was the star, big star of the Olympics and other Olympics also. And she's a 6-time Olympic medalist.
Now here's what Democratic Senator.
Okay. If in fact you're correct, Debbie, then he is wrong, this gentleman. Because he didn't do anything that was remotely close to him forgetting or anything. Like he said, he doesn't prepare his speeches, which I thought I heard him say that very clear. And he doesn't prepare his speeches. And then he looked over and he saw this blonde, beautiful blonde, Katie, the bobsled young lady, and talked about her for a few minutes. I didn't see anything wrong with that. Yeah, he said that before the bald dude cut off the speech. Yeah, I don't either, Demon Dictator. I didn't see it. And even with the first one, even with the first example that he gave, you know, I'm waiting. Yeah, you're gonna have to give me more than that. So far, his health is okay, and he sounds sound-minded. You know, yeah. Okay, let's continue. Let's see what else he's got to say.
Murphy had to say, let's play it.
This is the most incompetent, incoherent war America has fought in the last 100 years, and that's saying a lot. This administration has no idea what they are doing. There's no viable war plan. They changed it.
I do believe that. I do believe that they don't know what the hell they're doing, and we're going into this blindly. There's no plan. There's just no structure. You know, we're just going to go and get it. We're going to go and take it. What? Just? He didn't did something else? Okay, let me Google. Here it is. ABC Australia commentary on the Iran war. Six ships hit in the Gulf in less than 48 hours. Wow. I'm going to show you guys this. Yeah. This is what's really going on. Okay. Come on, I want to send it to myself. Okay, there's the other share. Share. Hold on, guys. What time is it? Shoot. Hold on, guys. I may come back after this. I better go see. First, I'm going to go see Annabelle, and then I'll come back. But guys, we're not done. We got so much going on here. I'm emailing this war to my phone. 48 ships were targeted. Six ships hit in the Gulf in less than 48 hours. Iran leaders issue first public statement as oil tankers attacked, ABC News. The weaponry and strategy of Iran is using to control the Strait of Hormuz, ABC News. Wow, this is crazy.
Goals and their aims every single day. I have great sympathy for our soldiers and our military leaders. They are being given direct.
Yeah, I like him. Normally he's on point. So I'm going to give him that one. I am. But normally he's on it. And that one kind of threw me. I didn't like that because it wasn't nothing to see there. And making something out of nothing isn't good. Then I am going to lose faith. So he's got to be careful with that. I found it. I'm going to play it. I do not. I need to sign my daughter up for swim classes again, but we got to get our swimming pool back in a swimming condition. So I need to call some people out.
By a senile old man who is losing his mind. And
did he say senile?
Given directions by a senile old man who is losing his mind.
He called him senile,
and so it's no surprise
and
that
an
this war
old
is going.
man. He said he's senile and an old man who is losing his mind. And it's no surprise that this war is
going horribly.
Here's what Major General Paul Eaton, retired general, says about the fact that Donald Trump, in his opinion, has dementia and should be nowhere near a leadership role, especially.
Wow, listen, there's more than one person saying that he has dementia. You know? We'll find out. He can't hide it. You can't keep dementia from people. No, you're not going to be able to do that. Let me see. Let me pull up something. This is what's going on in the war. These, who was that told me about this? Oh, for a little bit. Jess. I'm going to pull it up in just a sec. Oh, Doodoo Bird. Okay, get ready for your song. Woo. Doo-doo bird, doo-doo bird, doo-doo bird. Doo-doo bird, doo-doo bird, doo-doo bird. Doo-doo bird, doo-doo bird, doo-doo bird. Thank you, doo-doo bird. Thank you, doo-doo bird. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, doo-doo bird, for my super sticker, super chat. Yeah. Thank you, doo-doo bird, for a little bit. I'll be sure to put it in her fund, her educational fund. Yes. I will transfer that right on over to her. Put some hearts and some fans in the chat for lovely doo-doo bird. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the donation. It means so much to me. Thank you, Snowdrop. Thank you, Pickles. Thank you, Marine. What's been destroyed? Wow, does this guy have training to make the diagnosis and have results? He sure doesn't. He doesn't have all that. But why is everybody saying it though? That makes me question it. Is that everybody's saying
Actually, now as he's unleashed this war, play this clip.
Especially considering everything we've already seen and heard from the White House over the past week. What is your reaction to the new reporting tonight that Trump has privately expressed serious interest in deploying U.S. troops on the ground in Iran?
First, I'm going to say that I'm going to use the word that a lot of people are thinking, and it's dementia. We have a situation.
Ooh, he's going to have to get tested. Too many people are saying it. What are they going to do? He's got to be tested. He's got to be tested. Because here's the thing. If we think that he is not capable of running the country because of a health reasons, then he has to step down. That's what happened with Joe Biden. I'm going to put it in her funadoo. Yes. Okay, I want to show you guys something. I'm gonna put it in her funadoo.
Six tankers have been hit in the Gulf region in the past 48 hours, too close to Iraq's port in the northernmost part of the Persian Gulf. The attacks have fanned fears the war could cause a surge in inflation for the global economy. Iranian officials revealed earlier this week Mojtaba Khamenei was likely wounded in the joint US-Israeli strikes, which killed his father nearly 2 weeks ago. His first public statement on the war was not made in person. Instead, it was read by a presenter on Iran state television.
Certainly, the leverage of blocking the Strait of Hormuz must continue to be used. And opening other fronts where the enemy is highly vulnerable, if the war continues, will be considered while observing strategic interests. I assure everyone that we will not refrain from avenging the blood of your martyrs. The revenge we intend is not limited to the martyrdom of the great leader of the revolution alone. Rather, any member of the nation who is martyred by the enemy.
In the hours following, Israel launched another wave of attacks on Tehran. Israel's Prime Minister says,
oh my God, this is what's going on in Iran. This is us. This is what we've done. How is this good? This is crazy. Oh, it's going to take decades. We got to bring back SNAP. We got to bring back medical. We got to bring back a whole bunch of stuff before we start recovering. Look at this. And look at the destruction that we're leaving in our path from this war. Look at this. Oh, this is.
Those attacks have killed top Iranian nuclear scientists and has offered a veiled threat to the new Ayatollah and Hezbollah chief Naim Hazem.
I wouldn't issue life insurance policies on any of the leaders of the terrorist organizations. This is their patron of terrorism, and I don't intend to provide an exact report here about what we are planning or what we are going to do. Even now, it can be said with certainty, this is no longer the same Iran. This is no longer the same Middle East, and this is also not the same Israel. We are not waiting, we are initiating. We are attacking, and we are doing so with a force the like of which has never been seen before.
Oh.
Meanwhile, IDF video shows Israeli soldiers carrying out nighttime raids in southern Lebanon against the Iranian-backed militant group Hezbollah. Israel has been carrying out major strikes across southern Lebanon and southern Beirut.
Woo, look at this.
Israeli strikes in the capital Beirut are becoming more intense.
Look at
Lebanese
this.
officials say more than 600.
These are people looking at their city being bombed. That can't be good. This is heartbreaking, horrifying. Look at this, and look at the people. Look at the people. They're in awe. They're not celebrating. These people aren't celebrating. Celebrate. Come on, celebrate. We have got to come together. This is not celebrating. Just Google for an opinion piece by Laura report I was referring to in Iran strategy controlling the conflict. Oh, thank you. I have to leave, guys, in about 10 minutes. Okay. I do.
130 people have been killed and over 800,000.
130 people have been killed. 130 people. How many?
Over 800,000 now displaced.
800,000 displaced. That means they can't go back home. Ain't no home. Hello? 800,000. 800,000 people. Imagine you had to evacuate and then you don't have a home to go to no more because they bombed the hell out of it and called it legal. Said they're going to bomb the hell out of these people. That's what Lindsey Graham said. Yes, I am. I'm coming back later. Yeah, look at this. They're bombing and destroying this country. Horrible. It's really, really horrible.
And over 800,000 now displaced.
How many killed?
Officials say more than 630 people have been killed and
630.
Israeli strikes in the capital Beirut are becoming more intense.
That's
Lebanese officials say more than 630 people have been
630. 630 people have been unalived in this war of Donald Trump's. Breaking news, 630 something people have perished because of this senseless, hello Diane, stupid, man-made war. No, Donna, maybe we should stop shooting missiles at them and killing these people. Stay focused on what's at hand. Don't deflect. Don't deflect. Yes, a late night live. Maybe a late night live, or maybe if my daughter is asleep, I'm going to come right back because it's best when she's asleep. Oh, I know. No, I'm up today. I'm vibrant. This is crazy. It's horrible. 640 something, 620. Let me just get the number right, because it's disrespectful not to know the number. What the
Israeli strikes in the capital Beirut are becoming more intense. Lebanese officials say more than 630 people have been killed and over 800.
It's getting more intense. 630 people have been killed, and she's going to say 800 and something have been, 800,000 people have been displaced. How is this good? All for what? Because Donald Trump believes there's a nuclear situation going on in this location when there's not. This is horrible. This is no excuse for this. Donnell Hall, hello and welcome. Yeah, that's interesting. That's an interesting observation. But my observation is on the current situation. The current situation. Okay? The unnecessary current information situation that we find ourselves in doing to this country. What they do in their country is none of our business unless we were over there strictly to help them, and we are not over there to do that. Obviously, because 620 people have died. And 150 of them, I believe, are children, because then we bomb a school. Wow.
100,000 now displaced.
100 and something displaced. A 100 and something displaced. That is crazy. That is horrific. It's horrific. Where is the volume?
Certainly, the leverage of blocking the Strait of Hormuz must continue to be used.
A statement read out by a presenter on state media, the first message from Iran's new supreme leader, Mojtaba Khamenei, since he was chosen to succeed his father.
I had the honor of seeing his body after his martyrdom. What I saw was a mountain of steadfastness, and I heard that the fist of his intact hand had been clenched.
But this did little to kill off speculation about Khamenei's health. The famously reclusive new supreme leader hasn't been seen in public since before the bombing which killed his father and much of their family.
It is possible that he was wounded, but he is safe and in good health.
I wouldn't issue life insurance policies on any of the leaders of the terrorist organizations.
After more than a dozen Iranian attacks on civilian vessels since the war began, the US says its Navy could escort ships through the strait.
That was always in our planning.
Israel and the US have continued their attacks inside Iran, the US president warning more is on the way. We have unparalleled firepower. Watch what happens to these deranged scumbags today. But it's not only regime targets that have sustained damage.
They destroyed that house and this one and ours here. Now we're staying with relatives. Where are we supposed to go?
Where are you supposed to go?
We have nowhere. Everything is damaged. The bathroom wall has...
Where the heck are these people supposed to go? What are they supposed to do now? They got to stay with relatives. Because we're just bombing and shooting and throwing missiles over there in these people's homes. This is horrible. Your home should be your sanctuary, the place where you feel the safest with your family beside you. You shouldn't be running from bullets and missiles coming over your head at night, coming into your bedroom. Missiles. Look at this lady. She can't go back home. She can't go back home. But this war is okay. It's okay. We're going to bomb the hell out of you. That's what our president is saying. We're going to bomb the hell out of you. And then here goes Lindsey Graham with his sick self. We're gonna bomb the hell out of them and show them who's boss. No, you're a coward because you're lying about what's going on with these people. There is no nuclear weapon. There is nothing of mass destruction. There's just that stupid stuff. It's sad. It's reality. Look at that. Look at this lady. She can't go back home. Don't nobody want to see this part. Don't nobody want to see this part. This is the part we need to be seeing. This is the most important part. This is the humanity of it all. The humanity of it. This is what happens to humanity. The human side of war's casualties.
fallen apart, the ceiling and the cabinets as well. In any case, thank God we are safe ourselves.
A rescue is underway for a missing US refueling plane carrying at least 5 crew lost over western Iraq in an incident not involving friendly or enemy fire. The Gulf states have continued to come under attack from Iran, including
have perished. And 800,000 have been misplaced.
including essential infrastructure, while Israel is still trading fire with Iran's proxy group.
Okay, Daisy Lee, thank you for my super chat.
Hezbollah and launching nighttime raids in southern Lebanon.
As this war threatens to spiral out of control, the United Nations is warning of a growing humanitarian disaster. As many as 3.2 million Iranians have been displaced, while in Lebanon, more than 800,000 people have fled their homes. Bridget Rollison, ABC News, Jerusalem.
Yeah. All right, lovely people. I will be back tonight. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Have a good day, everyone. Good night. Oh, let me thank you guys again for my super chats. Okay? And don't forget to check out Annabelle. Please. Let her know you're coming from over here. Thank you, Daisy Lee. Love you. Thank you, Nessa Girl. Love you. Thank you, Doodoo Bird. You're the bomb. Thank you, guys. Annabelle.